Got books in the background to make me look smarter. Woo! Let's get it. Yo, it's your man sAgo. This is my first film review after so long. Basically, the whole entire reason I want to do a YouTube channel is so that I could do trailer reactions and so I could review the things that I like. So I could review music and so I could review films. And this is my first film review, and hopefully it will be shortly followed by my first album review. Anyway, so the movie I will be reviewing is John Wick 3 Parabellum. Oh wait, no, before we even get to that. Wow, that's awkward. Do we have an intro? Do we have an intro? If we have an intro, play the intro! Yeah. Now that we're back, the movie that I'm reviewing, the first movie that I'm reviewing, as you would have guessed from the title, is John Wick 3 Parabellum. Anyway, John Wick is actually so far we got a pretty dope trilogy. If you like, okay, I should first of all say that until the point I'm basically not gonna be giving spoilers until I'm like, okay, at this point stop watching if there's spoilers. But for now, no spoilers. So I'm just gonna give like a regular dry review, and my review is that it's an entertaining movie. Nobody's going into John Wick cinema so that their mind can be expanded, or so that they can reach some new deep emotional understanding of who they are within themselves, or learn something new about some part of the world. No, that's not why you're going into John Wick, and it better not be why you're going into John Wick, because you're gonna go in there and you're not gonna get that. Obviously you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get any of that. You know what you are gonna get? You're gonna get violence. You're gonna get guns. You're gonna get stabs. You're gonna get killing in very creative ways. Actually, you're gonna get a lot of death. You're gonna get some R-rated stuff, man. The other John Wicks I think were all rated 16 in South Africa, and this one was rated 18. So, you know, if that, just to give you an idea, I think in the States, like an R rating, like something that gains a 16 here is an R rating there. Like for us, both Deadpools were rated 16, but this this John Wick, this John Wick is definitely above both Deadpools in terms of violence, not in terms of like quality or anything like that. Not that it's a bad film. So overall, look, I've only watched the movie once, so I watched it in the cinema this past weekend, and I'm gonna stick with the rating I gave it after I walked out of the cinema, because I knew what I was expecting for the movie. So I give the film a 7.1. Yeah, I realize that this is my first review, so you don't actually have anything to compare that review against. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, so if you're looking for gratuitous violence, if you're looking for very long fight scenes, fight scenes that go on for almost too long sometimes, fight scenes that will have you questioning who came up with that? Like, who wanted to see that on screen? Who was like, you know what? In the writers' room was like, you know what? That's a great idea. You know what? Actually, thinking about the way that they made this movie, I swear they wrote like they wrote like a one-page outline, and then the actual script. I would not be surprised if the actual script was like 20 pages, because. No lies, that is all the dialogue that is in this film. The rest of it is fight scenes. So it's like, okay, they went to like the fight choreographers with like, this is just put these words in between the fight scenes, and then go out, do what you want, do whatever, do whatever you feel, because some of that stuff, man, either that or the writers are like really creative. If I had to read the script for John Wick and I actually see the descriptions for those fight scenes inside there, man, they are mad creative, because that was crazy. Anyway, so if you haven't watched the movie, that's the point at which you pause, and you go to the cinema, and then you come right back and watch this video afterwards. That is the most important part. You pause here. You pause when I say pause later. and then you go back to the cinema, and then most importantly you come back and then you finish the video. Yes, that is how we watch movies now, in between reviews of the movies that we're watching. Public service announcement by Resokhael Tikawani. This is how you watch movies now, in between reviews. Anyway, what was I saying before? Okay, yeah, so the spoiler part. Man, the scene at the beginning with the book. Man, I never seen anything so absurd in my life. The way this dude's neck like just flops after John Wick does the thing with the book, it's gotta be like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, so that's basically the introduction of the action of the movie. And I'll be honest with you, I was laughing when that happened. I was laughing when John Wick was throwing 3,500,000 daggers into one dude's face, taking it out of another guy, throwing it at that guy, going back to that guy to get more daggers to throw at another person as they were walking in. Bro, there were points, I swear, this dude probably had like something like 12 daggers in there. That scene with Halle Berry and John Wick in Morocco, bro, I swear they killed everyone in that village, in the city, bro. No ways. They killed everybody. Bro, come on. But yeah, anyway, so like I was saying, some of the fight scenes were just so like relentless and like just long and ongoing. Even the final fight between him and the Japanese guy was just wild. Like, it actually just had me laughing. Towards the end of like the more extended fight scenes, I really was just counting myself in the cinema like, what is some of the stuff I found didn't really make that much sense. So the dude who sits above the table, so the table is supposed to be like this big, ominous, controlling force over everything, all these assassins, right? And then this dude who sits above the table, you expect me to believe that he lives in the middle of a Moroccan desert? That's where this all-powerful, above-the-table sitting dude lives, in a Moroccan desert, because that's the place where power lies, in the middle of the desert. It's not even the fact that he's remote. That doesn't matter. You can be remote and you can be powerful, but it's the fact that, like, why would you be that powerful and choose to spend your time in a desert? He had a nice setup, but no, come on, man. That's supposed to be the guy, and he was just like, he was just, he wasn't that convincing as like the guy, What else can I say? Also, it was pretty cool to have Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves in scenes together again. Like the way it ended. This is the spoiler part of the thing. If you haven't realized by now, obviously we got spoilers here. So that last scene between Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves, very Matrix-like, Lawrence being like, "Aren't you pissed?" And it's like, "I'm pissed." So we obviously have it before, but then also it's like, the dude, the king, as he calls himself, recruiting John Wick to come in and wreak more havoc in number 4. Bro, so you've watched number 3, I'm assuming, because you've watched this. If that is what number 3 looked like, I can only imagine what number 4 is gonna be like. Like, it's probably just gonna be 3 hours of fighting. Just a fight. Just a 3-hour long fight scene. No dialogue. Words. What? In a movie? I rate it needs to end after that. I think unless they find a really amazing way to progress the story forward in number 4, they really gotta end it, because I went into number 3 being like, okay, this is gonna be how they wrap up this amazing trilogy. And before that final scene, I was like, okay, yeah, now we can go out and he can live his life, whatever. But no, they had to have Lawrence Fishburne and Neo the man at the end saying, yeah, we're definitely coming back for another movie. So yeah, I think it needs to finish. Look, I'm all for like action and entertainment and that sort of thing, but like, it's not like
the Mission Impossible movies, where every single time they come with a new mission, and there's like misdirection like every 5 seconds that keeps you wondering like what's gonna happen next in the movie, and what's Ethan Hunt gonna do next? It's not like that. Like, we know what John Wick's gonna do next. He's gonna kill him. That's what he's gonna kill him. That's what he's doing. That's what he's gonna do next. And they're gonna try and kill him, but then they're gonna fail because he's John Wick. And there's no two ways about it in a John Wick movie. So unless they come with something like really fresh in number 4, they should cap off the series while they're still ahead. We wouldn't want it to get trashy, you know, because it's pretty good at the moment. I'm still pretty impressed with number 3. I'm still pretty satisfied with number 3. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, and something I didn't mention earlier. Man, the color grading in this, sorry, let me sit like how I was sitting before. The color grading in this film is actually so crazy. I honestly love that Midnight City neon texture feel that they've got going on. Most of the movie was pretty highly saturated. I'm just gonna say I loved the color grading throughout the movie. Like, I just thought it was all pretty amazing. The editing, all in all, was also pretty good. The score, I don't remember the score at all, but I don't remember ever thinking it was particularly bad. So, okay. Yeah. Story was I think they should have ended it with this movie, but I'm probably still gonna go out and watch the 4th one in any case. So once again, my final score is 7.1. This has been sAgo. This has been the film SageView of John Wick 3 Parabellum. If you liked that, like it, subscribe if you want to subscribe. See you next video. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you have any other movies that you'd like me to review, just say so in the comments below, and I will probably not review it. But it's nice that we have this communication or whatever. So. Yeah. Okay, bye. Man, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna hit that rock, never gonna run to pop, man, I already popped, ain't got no problem. You got one hit, guy, man, I already popped. Need time to catch up, my reality, positive frequency, possibly freak and geek, think only life and speak, pray to the Lord and breathe.